Can you even begin to wrap your head around this? Sports fans? Just when you thought you'd seen it all, when the NBA seemed to have exhausted its supply of jaw-dropping storylines, the rumor mill churns out a bombshell so audacious, so utterly earth-shattering. It makes you question everything you thought you knew about loyalty, legacy, and the relentless, often brutal pursuit of a championship. Are we truly on the cusp of witnessing the unthinkable, the impossible, the ultimate dream team that could redefine the twilight years of two of basketball's undisputed titans? Remember the magic? The sheer, unadulterated brilliance we witnessed during the 2024 Olympics? Stephen Curry, the architect of Golden State's dynastic reign, and LeBron James, the king, the living legend, finally sharing the court, not as fierce rivals, but as teammates orchestrating a symphony of basketball perfection for Team USA. Their on-court chemistry was palpable, their combined basketball IQ off the charts, and their ability to elevate each other's game was, frankly, mesmerizing. The whispers started then, didn't they? That tantalizing what if these two generational talents, arguably the two most impactful players of their era, could join forces, not just for a fleeting international tournament, but in the crucible of the NBA? Well, folks, buckle up, because that pipe dream just got a whole lot more real, or at least a whole lot more talked about in the inner sanctums of the league. Time, as they say, waits for no one. And for Curry and James, both staring down the twilight of their unparalleled careers, the window for such a monumental pairing is closing faster than a Steph Curry three-pointer from half court. The Golden State Warriors, a franchise that has redefined modern basketball with their revolutionary style and multiple championships, are reportedly gearing up for one last glorious hurrah. With the foundational core of Curry, the relentless two-way force of Jimmy Butler, and the ever-vocal defensive anchor Draymond Green, they're already assembling a formidable force. But what they could add to King himself, a player whose mere presence guarantees a championship conversation. The thought alone sends shivers down your spine, doesn't it? The strategic implications, the sheer star power, the global appeal. It's almost too much to comprehend. On the other side of this potential seismic equation, we have the storied Los Angeles Lakers, a franchise steeped in championship glory, a beacon of Hollywood basketball, now standing at a fascinating crossroads. While LeBron James has undeniably delivered a championship and countless unforgettable moments since donning the purple and gold, the focus in Hollywood has undeniably shifted. The strategic pivot is clear, and the future is being built around the electrifying generational talent of Luka Doncic. He is the undisputed cornerstone, the heir apparent, the foundational piece around whom the next era of Lakers basketball will be constructed. The timeline for the purple and gold is now unequivocally aligned with his ascendancy, his development, and his championship aspirations. Recent reports, particularly from the highly respected ESPN insiders Ramona Shelburne and Brian Windhorst, have shed crucial light on LeBron's current mindset. The king, ever competitor, ever the relentless pursuer of greatness, is reportedly more eager than ever to compete for one final, elusive championship. This burning desire, this insatiable hunger for a fifth ring, has opened up a previously unthinkable possibility. The potential movement of the legendary forward from the team he brought a title to. Yes, you heard that right. The idea of LeBron James, arguably the greatest player of all time, being traded, is no longer confined to the realm of video games, fan fiction, or outlandish barroom debates. It's a legitimate, albeit still shocking, topic of discussion among league executives and analysts. Now, let's get to the nitty-gritty, the intricate mechanics of this potential earthquake. This isn't just idle speculation or a fleeting rumor. The Golden State Warriors have, in fact, already reached out to the Lakers in the past regarding a trade for James. This is a new flirtation. It's a rekindling of an old flame, but this time with a much more concrete, intriguing proposal on the table. Enter Eric Beaston of Bleacher Report, who recently laid out a blockbuster trade idea that, on paper, makes a surprising amount of strategic sense for both franchises, allowing them to align with their respective, distinct timelines. Beaston's pitch sees the Warriors acquiring James, sending back a substantial package centered around the dynamic restricted free agent Jonathan Kuminga and the promising young guard Brandon Podziemski, along with several valuable draft picks. This isn't merely a salary dump or a minor roster tweak. It's a profound, Strategic maneuver designed to help both teams pivot decisively toward their future or solidify their present championship window. Beaston articulates his reasoning with crystal clarity, stating, and I quote, "Still one of the league's elite. His best chance of winning a fifth NBA title is no longer in Los Angeles, where the front office is transitioning from a team centered around the best of his generation to one led by Luka Doncic." He continues, providing the crucial context. Amid all the maneuvering going on behind the scenes of the Lakers, Ramona Shelburne and Brian Windhorst reported for ESPN that the Golden State Warriors were one team that had reached out to Los Angeles about a potential deal for James. And on the proposed package, he details, any deal between the two teams would see the Warriors give up a substantial package for James, with Jonathan Kuminga likely included. Brandon Podziemski may be another asset shipped off to Los Angeles, along with several draft picks. This isn't just a hypothetical scenario. It's a meticulously crafted blueprint, a vision of how two of the league's most iconic franchises could reshape their destinies. Let's be brutally honest, the very notion of the Los Angeles Lakers, or any team for that matter, trading LeBron James, a player who stands shoulder to shoulder with the absolute legend of the game, a figure who transcends basketball, feels, at first glance, utterly absurd. It defies conventional wisdom. It's the kind of move that sends shockwaves through the league and leaves even the most seasoned analysts scratching their heads in disbelief. But when you peel back the layers, when you look at the Lakers' laser-like focus on Luka Doncic, their commitment to building around his prime, it starts to make a strange, almost logical kind of sense. Kuminga and Podziemski, both young, immensely talented and on the rise, perfectly fit the Slovenian superstar's timeline. They provide him with additional versatile pieces, a dynamic swingman forward and a crafty, high IQ guard, to build around for years to come, securing the Lakers' future beyond the LeBron era. And for the Warriors, imagine it, Stephen Curry and LeBron James, two of the greatest basketball minds and talents to ever grace the hardwood, finally playing together, the ultimate pick-and-roll duo. The unparalleled passing of James finding Curry for open threes, the defensive versatility, the leadership, the sheer competitive fire. It would be a global spectacle, an unparalleled convergence of superstardom that would immediately put the Golden State Warriors at the absolute epicenter of the sports world. The television ratings would shatter records, the merchandise sales would explode, and the sheer narrative power of these two legends uniting for a final championship push would be off the charts. It's a storyline ripped straight from a Hollywood script, a dream scenario for basketball purists and casual fans alike. Now, for a necessary dose of reality, while this is an undeniably captivating what if, it remains, for now, a pipe dream for the Warriors and their fervent fan base. The Lakers, despite their pivot, are not likely to simply buy out James' contract. That would be an unprecedented move for a player of his stature. If he's to leave Los Angeles, it would most likely be next season as a free agent, assuming he doesn't decide to retire and embark on a new chapter of his life entirely. However, the mere fact that this conversation is even happening, that such a monumental trade is being seriously discussed by reputable analysts and reportedly explored by front offices, speaks volumes about the shifting landscape of the NBA. It tells us that even the most unthinkable scenarios can, in the right circumstances, become tantalizingly possible. It's a testament to the relentless pursuit of competitive advantage and the ever-evolving nature of professional sports. So, what do you think, Hoops fanatics? Is this the trade that could redefine the end of an era for two legendary careers? Could we actually see Stephen Curry and LeBron James unite in the Bay Area, chasing a title together, creating a super team for the ages? Or is this just another wild rumor destined to fade into obscurity, a tantalizing fantasy that will never materialize? We want to hear your thoughts, your passionate opinions, your wildest predictions. Drop a comment below. Tell us if you think this trade makes strategic sense, if it's pure fantasy, or if you'd absolutely love to see it happen. Your engagement fuels our passion. And if you enjoyed this deep dive into perhaps the wildest NBA trade rumor of the year, make sure to hit that like button. Share this video with your fellow basketball junkies. And of course, subscribe for more exclusive news, in-depth analysis, and spirited debates from our channel. Until next time, keep those basketball conversations going and never stop dreaming of what could be.